The fight still continues. It is quite evident to all as we go through our daily routines and tasks that racism still continues. It is quite apparent that we as an Afrocentric people are still enslaved in the mind. We notice that white supremacy still has a hold on us, and that the systems hold the control, and that we as a people are not given equal rights and opportunities in the fullness thereof. We know this. But we as a people, even though it's quite obvious, even though it's translucently explicable, that we as a people need to continue striving and fighting and being progressive, we have become stagnant, and we have not done what we needed to do as our given mandates have been possessed and given into our reins. The fight continues as we need to fight to educate the people in the society about voting. We must vote. It has been satirically stated and quoted that a citizen of America will cross the ocean to fight for democracy. But listen to this. That person will not cross the street to vote for the national election. What we need to remember is that bad officials are elected when good people like ourselves, do not vote. Let us not forget the Dred Scott case. Let us not forget the protests, the civil rights movement. Let us not forget all those that were beaten, bruised, and even killed for us, so that we will be given the rights to vote. As we know, according to the 13th and 14th Amendment, we've been granted a lot as a people. Even the amendments to come after that, we have been granted a lot as genders and as classes. But let us not be fooled. Let us not be witched. Let us not be caught off guard by these different trickeries that make it look all good, the facades of society. We as a people, we need to get up and vote. We need to understand that the vote, I like this, as quoted by Alexander M. Shapiro, it's been quoted that the vote demonstrates that we accept the notion. I'm going to say we, the people, we, African American, accept the notion. That's what the vote demonstrates. That we have been created in the image of God. We as human beings, all of us, have been created in the image of God. We have to vote. We have to vote and not forget those giants that went before us, those trailblazers that went before us, that paved the way, that destroyed the thorns and thistles of the fields of society, so that we're able to thread the ground without our heels being bruised by the things of society that have been put there, that have been imposed so that we would not be able to progress. There has been a flow of water, a stream that have been running, a stream of justice. And we as a people need not to sit down and say that our vote does not count. The ballot has much more power than the bullets that come from the gun. Things have been framed against us, and we've prevailed. Though we stand, let us not just stand in place, but let us march on. because the fight continues. The fight continues. The fight continues. Let us vote. Let us register others to vote. Let us become deputized. Let us become election workers. Let us become those civil right workers once again. This day and age, contemporary society needs us to vote, needs us to continue to educate, to illuminate the minds of those who are in the darkness, who do not understand the possibilities that are at hand. A voteless people is truly a hopeless people.